104.1, where all of our games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. This is Gary Ohm with Steve Wills coming to you from the courtside here at McMinn County High School. Back in the studio, we've got Ryan Felton making things happen there for us tonight, and we're coming to you on the night where the girls will crown their champion between Bradley Central and the homestanding McMinn County Lady Cherokees. And our second game of the night, our first game of the night, will be Ooltewah and the Cleveland Lady Raiders vying for third and fourth position there. All four teams tonight, as well as tomorrow night, will live to see another day, as the girls tonight will play on Friday in the first round of the region. And it's guaranteed right now that Bradley and McMinn girls will both be home Friday night. Cleveland and Ooltewah will both have to travel against an opponent to be determined depending on how their games finish here tonight. Tomorrow night, same thing. We'll have Walker Valley and Walker Valley and Cleveland boys battling out for the boys championship, with both of those teams, Walker Valley and Cleveland, being at home Saturday night at 7 o'clock. All games statewide and region will be played at 7 o'clock local time. And then we'll have the McMinn and Howard boys who will battle tomorrow night in our first game of the night. Tomorrow night, they will be on the road to Middle Tennessee, and they'll have to determine who's going to be playing who and where they'll be playing, but we know it'll be at 7 o'clock local time for those games there. So we got a lot of stuff going on here tonight with two games tonight, two games tomorrow night. We will have live coverage on both games tonight on the radio here on Mix 104.1. Tomorrow night, we'll have one game with Cleveland and Walker Valley boys battling out for the championship of District 5 4A. And all of the games here tonight and tomorrow night, all four will be streamed on the NFHS network. So if you're a subscriber or you want to quickly subscribe, it's $9.99 or $10.99, I think, to subscribe for a month. And you can keep that subscription going as long as you want to, or after 1 month you can take it away. And it'll be a good $10.99 well spent, I think, because we got great coverage here for you. Had a very large number of great compliments from different folks who are watching it from all over, wherever they may be around the world. Folks who are unable to get out and come and enjoy the games in person. And you can also download our audio coverage on Mix 104.1 app, My Mix 104.1 app. It's free. Just download it, and when you go to our homepage, you'll see all three stations, Mix, Buzz 101.3, and Fiesta 99.1 listed, and you can click on Mix 104.1. You hear the audio version of this broadcast you're listening to now on our station here. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of availability through social media that you can watch the games, either streaming or audio-wise, or you can come out here in person. It's $8 to get in, $5 for students, as it has been all tournament long. 2 more nights here at McMinn County to wrap it up, and we have had some really very great folks to work with here at McMinn County. Got a tipper hat to Jason Howard, and we'll have him on at halftime of our first game tonight, talk about the tournament. I think it's been his first time, possibly his first time, to be tournament director. He's the baseball coach here, and we'll talk a little baseball with him as well, because baseball season starts the first week of March. I think they'll kick it off there. Some schools will be in spring break and enjoying the weather down south, playing some games, and they'll come back here and we'll crank it up to the district play that very first week of the season. But that's down the road. We're still talking basketball here. And tonight's game, after last night, Cleveland High was upset by McMinn County, who they had beaten twice during the year. But last night, Cleveland girls, Coach Williams talked to us earlier and said they had a terrible night. Couldn't handle the ball, couldn't throw it in the ocean, and Walker Valley, McMinn County got the lead and held them off and squeezed out a 60-52 win last night. The Ooltewah girls were soundly pounded by Bradley Central Barracks, 87-32 the final there, to put them in here in the constellation battle against the Cleveland Lady Raiders. So they're both still alive, and it was the first time in, since 2008, I believe it was. I'm trying to recall my notes now, since Ooltewah has been to a region game. Coach Jamie Baird, who is in his first year at Ooltewah after assisting at Cleveland High School on the girls program there, he's a 15-13 record now, and he has had a complete turnaround from last season of this. So we give him all the credit in the world for what he's done. You heard him on the radio the other night talking about it, and he's tickled to death. He told us, he said, hey, we knew we wanted to be the 4-5 team going in, and we wanted to make the region, and they have completed both of those goals. So tip of the cap to Jamie and the Lady Owls of Ooltewah as we move forward in the action. We're just a couple of minutes away from the introductions and the national anthem. We'll take a 2-minute break here, a 2-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1 as we're in the Crawford's Pharmacy pregame portion program, and we'll return in let's just make it 1 minute. We'll be back in 1 minute on Mix 104.1, games supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Cleveland. First for the Lady Raiders, who come in at 22-7. They'll start number 3, Addison Hurst, a junior. Number 5, Paige Moody, a 5'8" junior, her and Addison Hurst both made all-district team. Alyssa Johnson, a senior, wearing number 12. Number 20, another all-district player, Mila Williams, 5'11" junior. And number 32, Katie Moore, a 6-foot senior, who also made the all-district team for the Lady Raiders. For Ooltewah Laos, they'll have the same group we started last night. Jada Tharp, wearing number 2, an all-district player. She's a senior. Number 3, Nevaeh Torrance, a sophomore. Number 5, Faith O'Donnell, another all-district player for the Lady Owls. She's a senior. A senior, Jordan McCullough, wearing number 10, an all-district player. And number 21, Mackenzie Vernier, a junior, who did not make the all-tournament team. And at this time, we're being asked to stand for the playing of the national anthem. We're going to send it back to the studio for this break, and we'll return with a tip-off in just 90 seconds. Back here at McMinn County High School, we're getting the starting lineups brought to you by Honda of Cleveland. And right now, here after the conclusion of the national anthem, the Cleveland girls, the Lady Raiders, and the Lady Owls of Ooltewah will be introduced to the crowd here. Ooltewah comes in with a record of 15-13. I mentioned the Lady Raider record 22-7. That's coming into tonight's action. So this is a fun game. It's not elimination, so I guess some of the pressure's off, Steve. You know, you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to play, but
yeah.
And as soon as this game is concluded, we can tell you immediately who Cleveland and Ooltewah will play, because we've got their finals brackets, which were concluded for the girls last Friday and for the boys last Saturday. So they only have 4 teams they got through earlier than District 7, which has 7 teams. And I don't know if that's an advantage, because they're going to have to wait 7 days to play their next game. Is that good? I don't know. Maybe they have some injuries or bumps and bruises to rest up and heal, but 7 days off.
I'm sure they're going to practice against the boys JV or somebody, you know, to stay a little fresh.
Barrett's had 7 days off after they played their last game of the regular season. We know that Cleveland and Ooltewah will be playing either Coffee County or Warren County. Coffee County won that district tournament. Warren County came in second. So our 3 and 4 match up with their 1 and 2. So we know for a fact that they will play one of those 2 teams. And as soon as our game concludes, we can tell you exactly who's going to be playing. We do know it'll be Friday night at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So fans for either school, if you're listening to this broadcast or watching on the streaming, you will know where you're going to go. And here's the opening tip. And it'll go into the hands of Cleveland High School's Mila Williams, who takes it in back court, and they'll take it into front court. They're working away from us. So they're in the white homes with blue trim. And Ooltewah is in is that gray?
Gray, red and white trim.
Gray with red and white. Bees agree the Ooltewah numbers tonight because they're on the end that we're on tonight. Because it's a big floor, 94-foot floor, college size, and there's a turnover by Cleveland underneath. They're trying to go inside deep into the paint. And they really, really had problems handling the ball first quarter last night. I mean, it was like, what is this round thing I'm holding here? And here's a turn of Ooltewah out of bounds to Cleveland as they're trying to penetrate inside. So it's Hurst, Addison Hurst, Moody, Johnson, Williams, and Moore for the Lady Raiders as we open play here with no score just underway here at the first quarter of the girls' consolation game in District 5 4A. Cleveland High School's Katie Moore comes out, lost a handle on it. She'll grab it back and hang on to it. Trying to find a little teammate, and she will go. And they'll take into the right corner to Moody. Moody's a deadly outside shooter from three-point range. She'll pick up a dribble. Her mama played at Cleveland High School. She had a twin sister, Stephanie and Valerie Moody, or Huttenhoff. Stephanie and Valerie Huttenhoff at the time. A familiar family name around town if you're a pet owner. Huttenhoffs ran the Appalachian Animal Clinic for many, many years and took a lot of my money. And here is a foul call on McMinn County. Going to be number 21, Bernier, who got in foul trouble against in the first game they played and fouled out. So let's just here is Moody for the long three-pointer, and it is too long, no good. Rebound underneath by Cleveland, back up and in though by a Lady Raider. And who did that? Allison Johnson, I believe.
Yeah.
And here's a throwaway out of bounds. It'll go to stay with the Owls here. 2-0 our score. 6:39 going to the open period. Here's a quick shot up by O'Donnell for Ooltewah. Shot no good. Rebound taken away for the Lady Raiders by Alyssa Johnson. Mila Williams on the floor. Down low, shot up and rolls and rolls off. Roll all the way around the rim and fell away. And it's going to be out of bounds to the Owls.
That ball rolled over every inch of the rim.
It nearly stopped.
And almost went twice.
Yep. And if that stops on the rim, it gets launched. Now it's a jump ball all in possession rule. How to handle that. Ooltewah goes to a double team into the paint down low. Can't shoot, but she's going to be called for double dribble. Got in double team traffic there and couldn't get out of there. Alyssa Johnson along with Taria Tanner. Now Tanner's checked in, or did she start? Number one, that's who scored the first bucket. I thought it was a number one, but Tanner's in there. And I don't think we've had a sub, so here is a ball tipped out of bounds off the fingertips of Ooltewah. No, it's off Cleveland's Mila Williams. Another turnover. Things are not starting out real solid for Cleveland.
That's the third turnover in 2 minutes, and coaches don't like that this time of year.
Nope, you got to shake it off because this is not a do-or-die game. But it's one of those games you really, really want to win because you need to get back in the winning frame of mind to get the momentum going your way and do whatever it takes. And right now, Ooltewah is trying to figure out a way to score. Here's a bad pass intercepted by Katie Moore. Lead pass going to be knocked down, and a foul's going to be called on Ooltewah. And the young lady committing the foul picks up her counterpart. It's going to be number 3, I believe that is. Nevaeh Torrance, her first, team second. Here in the first quarter play. 2-0 with 5:39 to go in the first quarter of action. We'll have 2 games coming up tonight here on Mix 104.1. The Bradley Barretts and McMinn County Lady Cherokees, who upset Cleveland last night, will be taking on the Bears for the championship of District 5 4A. They have met 17 times in district finals. I took some time today to look all this up. 17 times they met in the district finals, and the Bears won 16 of the 17. Here's a foul call on Cleveland High School. After a missed shot and come down the floor, that's going to be on number 12. Alyssa Johnson, her first, team first. And the PA's a little loud tonight by hearing clearly when they're announcing fouls.
And they're putting the numbers up on the board tonight, too.
And there is a walk on Ooltewah. Give the ball back to the Lady Raiders with 5:15 in the period. Tomorrow night, I'll have the broadcast. 1 game on the air on the radio, the 7:30 championship game between Cleveland and Walker Battle. We'll have both games streamed on the NFHS network. Mr. Gwen Schroyer and a couple of his students here tonight. Cadence and Eli making things happen with camera work and directors. And here's a long 3 shot, no good. Air ball, backside rebound to Cleveland. Save. Trying to set it up down low. They go to Mila Williams, and she'll lay it up for 2. Cleveland with a 4-0 lead. Slow start. Here comes Ooltewah down the floor. Here's O'Donnell for the long 3-pointer. No good. Rebound. More for Cleveland. Quickly to Tanner. Tanner's going to be going to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good. Too hard. Rebound. by Paige Moody for 2. Up and in. 6-0 our score. Ooltewah trying to figure out. They're having trouble handling the ball against Cleveland's defense. That's their biggest problem right now. And there's another foul on Cleveland's number 12, Elisa Johnson, her second. Both team fouls are on her, and she's going to quickly check out. And in for the Lady Owls will be number 23, Dunbar. And also for Cleveland, number 11, Jaden Lee. Dunbar, number 23, a sophomore. Jaden Lee is a 6-foot junior in for the Lady Raiders. Ooltewah with the ball down low, gets double teamed. They're dribbling right into a trap, and here's another takeaway by Mila Williams. 4:03 to go in the first quarter, 6-0 Lady Raiders. Pass down low to Moore. She loses it, grabs it back. They'll go in the corner. Here's a 3. No, I thought Moody's going to pop one there. Did not. Moore inside, pushes back, and scores. She is tough.
Yeah, she gets you on the low block. She's going to score on you.
She leans into it, and you're going to move one way or the other. O'Donnell going to be triple team. She gets the pass away, so somebody's open. And here comes a long 3-pointer for the Lady Owls. It is up. It's no good. Rebound, Cleveland taken away this time by Jaden Lee. And Ooltewah is cold as ice right now. Moody deep in the left corner, cannot shoot. They go inside the paint. Milo Williams up for 2. And she'll score again. No, that's not Williams. That is number 11. That is Jaden Lee who just checked in. Ooltewah says we need a blow. They're down 10-0, and they'll take a 1-minute timeout, says Jamie Beard, and we'll take one with them on behalf of Tennessee Valley Rocks, and we'll return in 60 seconds with more coverage.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dog can love you. Remember the new love we shared today.
Cleveland High School with the ball. Paige Moody is going to be called for a double dribble, and they'll turn the ball over to Ooltewah. 10-0 our score. Lady Owls trailing the Cleveland Lady Raiders with 2:52 in the first quarter play in the girls' consolation battle. We've had a really good week so far here at McMinn County High School with folks. Here's another turnover. Ooltewah pass too high, and a leaping Cleveland defender, 4-7. And then for Ooltewah be number 21, Mackenzie Bernier, back into the game. She started. And Cleveland's got
Lauren Hurst checked in too, I think, Gary.
Katie Moore's going to check out. And Lauren Hurst is checked in, you say?
Yeah.
All right, we'll mark her in the book. She's wearing number 13 for the Lady Raiders. There's a ball kick, and they're going to call a kick on Ooltewah. Cleveland will retain possession. It was taken out right in front of the Ooltewah bench. 2:35 to go. Clock momentarily stopped. 10-0 our score. And inbounds pass will come in backcourt to Tanner. Tyria Tanner gives it up in the corner. They'll go for a long 3, another long shot. Cleveland's 3 ball is not falling at all right now. Ooltewah with a takeaway on the rebound. It'll be O'Donnell, Faith O'Donnell, quickly in the front court. And dribbling into a double team right there in that corner. That's off of Cleveland. We could call that. Oh, he missed that. No, he missed it. That's on Cleveland. Yeah. They're sitting right in the corner in front of us. And Tony Williams helping referee a little bit there, I guess.
What coach, is there a good call or a bad call? There's a moment which coach to talk to.
Yeah. But you can see it coming. She dribbled right into the corner with a double team trap coming just as sure as.
That's their game. They're trapping the ball.
Cleveland high with the ball on the left baseline. Inside, Johnson shot up, no good. Rebound, Ooltewah, taken away by Bernier. Bernier trying to get down the floor and get a decent shot off right now. They've been having trouble just getting the ball down the floor without being contested. They've taken away. Carp out front with Bernier, and going to go to O'Donnell, and she lost a handle on it. And she saves it somehow. Fires up a shot that's partially blocked by hers, and Cleveland's going to throw it out of bounds. Johnson trying to hit Mila Williams, just throws it into the Raider bench. Because Tony Williams, exasperated, he's going to send another new player in. That's going to be Addison Hurst returning to the game at the next opportunity. The inside goes Ooltewah for that drive shot, up and no good. Rebound flipped out of bounds by Cleveland. It'll stay with Ooltewah. And Addison Hurst checks back in. She'll replace Taria Tanner. They'll inbounds right in front of us here. Inbound be Jada Tharp. Small girl, 5'6" or so, wears number 2. She's a senior. O'Donnell's a senior. She's even smaller. But she can gun. Bernier is their main scorer most of the time. And here's Bernier with the ball on that right wing, trying to get rid of with a behind-the-back dribble, and she loses control on the double team, grabs it back. O'Donnell's going to fire up a quick 3. Shot is no good, all the way down and flips back out, and on the floor we got a pile up, and here goes Ooltewah up for 2, and she'll miss it again. A lot of contact. I believe Paige Moody got whistled for the first foul on her. Yep, number 5, Moody. Her first, team third. For the losses, Vanderbilt B. Morgan at the line to shoot 2. Looks like number 10, Jordan McCullough, firing 1 for Crown Cross. That's good. She'll have another. Her first point, Ooltewah's first point at 1:01 in the period. And Tony Williams came over and asked us something before the game. He said, have you ever seen a team go a whole quarter without scoring a field goal and win the game?
It's been a long time. I've seen it one time in my whole life.
I had never seen that. They scored 18 free throws, and here's the foul over the back. Ooltewah's Dunbar. She makes 1 of 2, and now the foul's going to be called on Dunbar.
That's her first.
Her first, team third. And into the game for Ooltewah will be number 3, Nevaeh Torrance, returning as we roll under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. 10-1, Lady Raiders on top of the Lady Owls. Lady Owls were taken to the woodshed by the Barracks their first game, their second game of the tournament, the Barracks first. And here's a long 3 shot good. Mila Williams making the first Cleveland Utility 3-pointer. It's 13-1. Bernier on the drive, reverse her dribble, trying to spin away. It's back out to the wing now. Penetration inside low by Tharp. She can't shoot. Bernier takes a return pass. There's some heavy traffic, fires it up. It's not a good shot. Lots of contact, and they're not calling it really close tonight. And down the floor quick is going to be Lauren Hurst. She goes in deep to Katie Moore, who's going to be fouled. I believe that's Tharp. Nope, it's number 3. That's going to be Torrance. Hurst second, team 4th. 20 seconds to go in the period. Cleveland's going to hold it for 1 final shot. You can bet your bottom dollar, I would think, anyway. And they'll go inside low to Katie Moore. She's going to take it up right now, though. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Ooltewah. O'Donnell with 13 seconds. Now, Ooltewah has time to score their first bucket if they can get it to go through the hoop. They've had some pretty good looks, but they just will not fall for them tonight. And here's going to be a long 3-pointer. Shot no good. Rebound Cleveland. That was O'Donnell again over there in the head. And the buzzer sounds. Cleveland that's unable to get off a follow-up shot. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the Lady Raiders on top. They're comfortable 12-point lead at 13-1 here on Mix 104.1. We'll take a break, and we'll return in 60 seconds with quarter number 2 on Mix, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Ooltewah with the first possession. They're down 13-1 as Steve's got some shooting. And here's another turnover. And add that to Steve's chart here. Well, Ooltewah, we're going to have a jump ball here, I got a feeling. Finally, and this will be Cleveland High School basketball. Ooltewah had the opening possession. Steve, what did Ooltewah and Cleveland shoot that first quarter?
Cleveland was almost 50%, 6 for 13. And Ooltewah was 0 for 9. Ooltewah had 7 turnovers compared to Cleveland's 5.
That's too many turns for either team.
Yeah.
But when you're going 0 for 9 from the field and having 7 turnovers, man, you're asking for big trouble. Here's a shot by Hurst going to be blocked, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws because she was fouled by a young lady out. Looks like number 21, Mackenzie Bernier, her second, team 5th. For the losses, Amanda B. Morgan, and shooting 2 free throws is going to be number 13, Lauren Hurst, the freshman. First free throw is good for Crown Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram. She'll have another 14-1 score. 7:37 now in the first half of play from Indiana County High School. And the second shot is also good. So she's got both of those. 15-1 in for Cleveland High School. Returning to play is number 12, Elisa Johnson, one of the seniors. And now the officials are going to get together to confer about something. I'm not sure. Rod Davis is the head official, and they're going to make her leave the game. She was at the table. They're real choosy and picky this time about you got to get to the table before the girl shoots the ball. They come in as a sub on a free throw. Anyway, with 7:33 to go in the first quarter of play, 15-1, and here's a foul on Cleveland's. I believe it's on Moody again. That's going to be her second. I don't think it's 5, though. Maybe
3.
It's going to be Addison Hurst, her first, number 3, not 5. We're not at the scores table, so it's a different angle. We're seeing the referees hold up the fingers to indicate who the foul is on. And here's a long three, but Ooltewah, no good again. Rebound underneath by McCullough. She's going to go up, and she's going to be scoring for the first bucket of the night. 15-3. She shot over more. She's got decent height. McCullough does. And Bernier's our tallest girl. It's on the floor anyway. And right now, here's a turnover, Cleveland High School. And it's going to be stolen right back, though, by Lady Raider. And here's Moody on the shot side. No good. And a foul, or no, a jump ball, a block ball, and jump ball will go right back to Ooltewah now. Cleveland High wanting a foul on that. It looked like a clean block from angle. Coach Tony Williams is extremely unhappy with that call. And with 6:54 to go in the game now, in the half, 15-3 our score. Ooltewah breaks the press and brings it across. She got away with the walk at the time. O'Donnell in the corner can't shoot. Just take it out top now to Tharp. Tharp with the basketball on the drive into the lane. Spins through there and gives it up to a teammate. Here's a shot by McCullough up off the glass, no good. Sophie Harris had a wide open look and didn't go back up, but gave it up for a three-pointer. And then here's Katie Moore getting and here's a walk on Cleve's Paige Moody. Katie Moore's trying to rebound with the top of her head, and that didn't work out. So here comes Mila Williams back in.
Yeah, she had her back to the ball, and it landed right on the back of her neck. She couldn't get it off.
And also back into the game for the Lady Raiders, as Katie Moore checks out, will be number 2. Number 1. That's Tyria Tanner. She's back in. 1. 6:20 to go in a period and a half now. In the corner is O'Donnell. She's a small girl, and it's tough for her to get a shot off without somebody's hand in her face. Long shot again, it's no good. Rebound by Cleveland High School. Pulled away by Lauren Hurst. She'll go to Tanner. Tanner back to Hurst in the paint. Wants to shoot it. Nope. She'll get up. Here's a long three. Shot no good. Rebound to Cleveland. Back up underneath for an easy two-pointer is Lauren Hurst. She was there with the ball, and nobody was there around her. 17-3 the score. The Lady Raiders in command of the game right now. O'Donnell going to be double-teamed out there. She's a good ball handler. She's very, very small. And like I said, she's got a good shot when she can get an open look. Shot this time no good by McCullough inside. Rebounded by the Lady Raiders going the other way. Tyria Tanner with a spin move up for 2, and it's good. Count it, and she's fouled. Tanner gets her second bucket. Fouls on the Lady Raiders, or Lady Alice, Nevaeh Torrance. That's 3 on her. And shooting 1 free throw for Crown Crosser Dodge is number 1, Tyria Tanner. Free throw is no good. Rebound, Cleveland has it. Alyssa Johnson underneath. We got another jump ball, I believe they're going to call it. Yep, and this will go to Cleveland. That's 6 fouls on Ooltewah, 4 called on the Lady Raiders as a 19-3 game in favor of Cleveland High School. Both teams battling, wanting to win the 3rd position in the region, but they'll both be alive playing somewhere Friday night, either at Warren County or Coffee County. And back into the game for Ooltewah will be Naya Moore. That'd be the first time actually she's checked in. She's a young sophomore, another small girl. They're very small. They don't have any height to speak of at all compared to Cleveland, especially. Alyssa Johnson ball takes it to the left wing. Moody open, didn't shoot it. Now their teammate will shoot it. Shot no good. Rebound. Oh man, Alyssa Williams took a elbow to the face and didn't even flinch. She got popped. And here's another turnover by Ooltewah. Bad pass. O'Donnell trying to hit McCullough. 5:12 to go in a half. Come up halftime, we'll hope to have Coach Jason Howard, the baseball coach and tournament director here at McMinn County, talking to us at halftime. Unless he's down field square. If he is, that's quite understandable. It's a chore to handle this tournament. There's a lot of folks that handle it. No. Mila Williams controlling. Goes into the corner to Lauren Hurst, and she'll throw it away, but it's going to be picked up by a Lady Raider teammate, but then Ooltewah has it, and they're trying to go the other way, and there's a lot of contact being allowed on both ends. Here's the driving side by Ooltewah. She's going to be triple team and threw up a low percentage shot, and Mila Williams takes it away from the Lady Raiders. And then it's going to be slapped at and picked that way by Sophie Harris of Ooltewah, and she's going to be fouled. They're letting them play, that's for sure. Fouls on number 1 for Cleveland Tanner, Taria Tanner. Her first, team 5th. And in the game, Katie Moore returns. Checking out is Alyssa Johnson. Ooltewah's going to send in another player. I'm not sure who they send in. But now they lost the ball on another turnover, and we've got a foul or jump ball. I believe this is a jump ball going to Ooltewah. We've had several of those here in the second quarter. 4:29 in the half, 19-3. As Ooltewah cannot get on track with anything offensively. Here's O'Donnell firing another long three-pointer. She's rushing her shot too quickly. She's not getting her feet set. Here's McCullough with a rebound on the floor. We got a scrum, and it's going to be picked away, and then it's going to be safe. And another timeout's going to be called by Ooltewah before we can get the jump ball call. Little O'Donnell on the bottom of that scrum, and Ooltewah will take a timeout at 4:15 and a half, 19-3 our score. And this will be another 1-minute timeout. I do believe, a 1-minute timeout here for Tennessee Valley Ranger. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Boy, they can't get a shot off. That little girl shoots every time. No, that's Tharp. Just had a three-pointer made by the Lady Owls, cutting the score to 19-6 in favor of the Lady Raiders. And Katie Moore in trouble with the basketball. We've got a jump ball. This time we'll go to Cleveland. And a bunch of those. Back into the game for the Lady Raiders will be number 11. Jaden Lee, and she's another tall one. She replaced Lauren Hurst with 3:48 and a half, 19-6. Cleveland High School maintaining a sizable lead in double digits. Here is a long three-pointer, shot no good, rebound underneath. To Katie Moore up for 2, no good, but she'll draw the foul. For the losses, Vanderbilt Morgan, she'll shoot 2. Fouls on number 11. Nope, it's going to be Jordan McCullough, number 10, I believe. Yep, I believe it's number 10 on the scoreboard up here. And the free throw is
good.
At the line, shooting crown across her free throws is number 32, Katie Moore, one of the seniors. She'll make the first, have one more coming up. And that one is also good. 21-6 our score, Lady Raiders. 3:41 to go. In the opening half of play, another girls' game to fall for the championship. We'll have the announcement of the all-district tournament team and the MVP and so forth. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Raiders. And I'm thinking they do give an MVP award, don't they, for the tournament? Sometimes they used to, and they stopped it, and I don't remember if they do now or not. And here's a turnover. Bad pass by Mackenzie Bernier. Then she goes down and steals it all right back. And here she comes, 2 on 3. She's going to wait for help, I think. O'Donnell's going to step up, fire the long three-pointer. Shot is no good. Rebound, Cleveland. Taken away by Milo Williams at 3:13 in the half. Long pass down to Moody in the corner. Can't shoot, though. She had to save the pass. They'll go back out to Hurst, on to Tanner, and here's Moody for the long three, but I think we got 3 seconds on the Lady Raiders. Yep. Someone's camped out in the lane there a little bit too long at 3:05 to go in the half now. Athens officials have been used throughout the tournament because it's being held here in Athens. The Tri-State, I think it's official, the Tri-State group of officials. And Ooltewah trying to figure out some way to beat this Cleveland defense, and they've got hands everywhere. McCullough in the lane, goes up for a long shot. Shot no good. Rebound Katie Moore of Cleveland High School. She goes to Tanner. Tanner working one-on-one, gives the head fake. Goes to a teammate, Milo Williams. Williams out near the half circle. Flips it across to the baseline, right side. Here's Tanner for the long shot. It is good for 3. Her first and the second of the game for the Lady Raiders is 24-6. 2:25 to go. Ooltewah desperately trying to seek some offense. And here's Jada Tharp for 2. It's good, and we've got a foul call. After the fact, I believe it was a count to basket by Tharp. The foul on the Lady Raiders has nothing to do with the shot. Fouls on Milo Williams, who accidentally locked the player to the floor. That's her first foul. Team foul number 6. Ooltewah with 7. Now the officials are discussing this.
Should be just Ooltewah ball under the basket.
And that's what it's going to be. Tony Williams questioning something there, but the officials got together and said, okay, we know what's going on. We're paid to make the calls, and we decided it's Ooltewah basketball. They come in low in the paint, and they'll throw it away. Forced by another double team in the paint there. And a long lead pass ahead to Milo Williams. She lost a handle on it. It's out of bounds to Ooltewah. Or is it staying with Cleveland?
Stands Cleveland.
Going to stay with Cleveland. Must have had it slapped away. 2:06 in the half. 24-8. Lady Raiders on top by 16. Cleveland going to inbounds on the baseline. It's going to be knocked out of bounds on the inbounds pass. Bradley and McMinn County girls coming up next. And it's an old rivalry, 237 games. I believe Bearson won 213 of those. The 17th time they faced each other in district finals. And here's a foul on Ooltewah. Boy, if she knocked Big Moore to the floor, foul's going to be called Ooltewah's number 20.
10.
McCullough, her second, team 8, and shooting 1 and 1. Well, one official says shooting 2, but she shouldn't be shooting 2. She was in the act of shooting when this foul was made, I don't believe. Should be 1 and 1. Now 3 going to get together. And that's 1 and 1. Now they got it right now. Star say with officials, I don't think 3 hits is better than 1. Back into the game, Lauren Hurst. Checking out will be Jaden Lee, and shooting 1 and 1 for Crown Cross the Dodge Chief Brown will be Katie Moore of the Lady Raiders. Her first free throw is up. It's no good. But the rebound down underneath by the Lady Raiders, and they'll save possession. Here's a long 3 shot way off the mark, out of bounds to Ooltewah. Minute 55 to go in the half. Ooltewah will walk the ball up the floor. That's Jada Tharp going to McCullough. And here's another throwaway, but saved on the out-of-bounds pass back into Cleveland High School. Paige Moody down low, and she's going to be bumped into it. She's going to shoot fouls. Boy, we're getting foul crazy here now. Foul calls on the Lady Owls, number 2. That's her first, and the line shoot for Crown Cross the Dodge. Number 5, a junior, Paige Moody. First free throw is good. She's a lefty. She'll have one more. 25-8 score. Cleveland on top with a minute 39 here in the half. Next shot is missed. Rebound, though, by a taller Cleveland girl. And back up. No, Katie Moore missed a bunny and puts back up and then scores. So Cleveland is just dominating on the boards on either end. Defensively, they're playing their best game they've seen in a while. as they are just eating up the ball. Here's another takeaway. As Tharp dribbles through a double team, and now Ooltewah sets the wrong trap, and little O'Donnell picks it up. She can't shoot. She's going to be done. She turns, spins the other way, and does shoot. Shot no good, out of bounds to Ooltewah. 1:10 in the half. Tharp inbounds on the right baseline right in front of us here. She'll come in to Bernier, who scores, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot a free throw. Bernier's first points of the game. Foul Alyssa Johnson, number 12. That's her third for the losses of Vanderbilt Morgan. Shooting one free throw is number 21, Mackenzie Bernier. Rebound is, shot is no good. Rebound by Ooltewah. Underneath the ball taken away though. In backcourt, Tyria Tanner just having all kind of trouble dribbling the ball. They'll go in the corner to Moody for a long three, and again it's an iron ball way off the mark, and a shot back up by the Lady Raiders. Good, and a foul call. Katie Moore scores. A foul's going to be called on number 10, I believe. Yep,
McCullough.
That's 3 on McCullough. With 54 seconds to go in the half now. McCullough with 3, Torrance with 3 for the Lady Owls. For the losses of Vanderbilt B. Morgan, and shooting 2 free throws for Crown Crosser and Dodge. G. Brown is number 32. Oh, yeah, shooting 1. She got the bucket. She'll just shoot 1, and it is no good. Missed her second in a row. But the rebound underneath to Cleveland High School. We got a jump ball that will go to the Lady Owls. We have had more jump balls, probably 10 or so at least.
Well, it's a little
Just
bit
this
of
quarter.
Yeah, I mean a little bit of it's Cleveland's trapping. Somebody's going after the ball, so you're normally going to get quite a few of those.
And here's a bad pass by Ooltewah, and we've got to take away the Cleveland, but another jump ball call, and it'll go to the Lady Raiders. Their defense for the Lady Raiders being impenetrable. Ooltewah keeps forcing the ball inside low to try to shoot something. It's just not open. Tanner in the corner will go to Hurst on the drive. Here's Moody on the right corner. She'll not shoot this time. Clock's at 34. I don't know if they'll decide to hold it for one final shot. Here's Katie Moore, gets away with a big elbow there, and they'll stake at the corner. I believe, yeah, they're going to hold for one final shot here. But here's Paige Moody going to the hoop, and she'll throw up a wild shot, but she'll be missing it and getting a foul to shoot 2 there. That's going to be on number Dunbar. Going to pick up her second, team 10. Moody was in the act of shooting anyway, so she's going to shoot 2 for Crown Crosser Dodge Sheep Ramp. She'll fire the first one up. No good. One more coming up for Paige Moody. 21.4 in the half. And next shot, it's no good. Cleveland really cold the free throw line. They're getting the rebounds. Again, Hurst with the rebound. And we've got another jump ball. There's a little bitty girl, Torrance, top a much taller Hurst, about a foot difference in her height. It will go to Ooltewah this time with 17.5 to go in the half. Tharp wanting to bring the ball down the floor to get off a shot here at the final buzzer if they can. She'll drive through a double team, and Paige Moody's going to pick up yet another foul, and I've got her. That's just going to be her second, I believe, though. That's on number 5, Moody. Her second team, 9th, so at the line shooting 1 and 1 will be number 2, Jada Tharp. She has a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer on the evening. And with 9.9 to go, she'll shoot 1 and 1 for Crown across the Dodge Sheep Ram. Is quickly shot up and made. She's got her first free throw. 27-13. Next shot's also good. Coming up on our Southland Finance halftime show, we'll have an interview. And here is a long 3 by Moody up at the buzzer. It's good at the buzzer. Knocks the bottom out of it for Cleveland Chili's and the Lady Raiders. That's the third of the game made by the Lady Raiders. At the halftime break, Cleveland with a big 16-point lead of 30-14 over the Lady Owls of Ooltewah. So there's your scores halftime here on Mix 104.1, where our games are supplied to you as always by Wholesale Supply Group. And we'll be back with the Southland Finance halftime show when we return in 2 minutes. And here comes my interview right now. He remembered he's coming this way. So back in 2 minutes. first game of the evening here on Mix 104. Girls consolation battle between Cleveland High School and the Lady Owls of Ooltewah, and the score right now is 30-14, 32-14 at the halftime break. The Lady raised up by 18-point march over the Lady Owls, and they've come out with some tremendous defense here in the first half. Being joined now in our Southland Finance halftime show by tournament director and a longtime coach in many different areas up here in baseball and now back in football, Mr. Jason Howard. And Jason, first off, I want to thank you because we're streaming a lot of the games here over the video and the audio, and you guys have really been over backwards to help us, and it's so nice because we've been in some places where you're not exactly welcome with open arms. Nobody's been mean, but
right.
You have to figure things out sometimes. But you've been out there on the front end of things and really helped us. And Mr. Stroyer, who is streaming your face live right now, that's him waving at us on the World Wide Web as we stream our games tonight and both games tomorrow night. I know he's very appreciative of what you've done, and it just makes it a lot easier for all of us. And it's one of those things, you come to Bradley, we try to help you out there, and Cleveland High and Walker Valley as well, so it works out for all of us, and we're all in this together.
That's right. In the end, it's about the kids and getting the kids out there and getting people that may not even live in the state of Tennessee to get a chance to watch them and things like that. So anything we can do to help, we'll do that for both teams. And, our teams have actually been involved in some of the games that have been streamed and will be the rest of the time. So, anything we can do like that to help, it benefits us as it will you guys as well.
It sure does. We hope we take everybody over there to Coffee County. We hope to win the first round games on our home floor or on the road, and and everything there. But it's always this time of year where you don't know, one bad quarter. This Cleveland experience last night could cost you the game, and it bit them last night when they got upset by McMinn, who's in the championship against the Bears tonight. But you're a long-time coach. You coached baseball here for a long time, and you helped at Weston when they went to the World Series.
That's correct.
That had to be a thrill.
That's correct.
For you.
It was. When I started at Weston, I played there in 2000 to 2004 or whatever. Our goal was always to make it to the World Series, which my team didn't. We won a region and got close and some things like that. But to be able to go back there and help Coach Berry and then Coach Watson for a couple years and get to go to Idaho and experience that, we finished third where we were out there, but just to see that atmosphere was really good and everything. Was really good and everything. So they've been out there. The Westland baseball team's kind of a mainstay out there right now these days, so it's a good experience for sure.
There's some really good college baseball here between Weston and Lee College and Cleveland State. Man, there's some awesome baseball players, and sometimes we just take it all for granted.
Seriously, the way it has been, there's some really good baseball here in the Chattanooga area, the Knoxville area. Our kids are really good. They go off places and play. I did a little coaching for Brandon Turner at the Exposure Baseball that he does, and he does a really good job of getting kids out and doing that kind of stuff. So, it's amazing how much talent we have in our area. Now they're starting to get out there and play a little bit. It's been like that for a little bit, but I'm excited to see kids get out and showcase East Tennessee and even North Georgia and stuff like that.
As a tournament director, what's your biggest challenge?
Being my first time, getting organized and getting everything lined up and, getting all the coaches to get information to you. And it's, being a baseball guy, we just kind of had it and it was ready. Now you had the girls and the boys, you get them all together. But it's been pretty good. After the first day we got it going, it was good to go. So,
well, I'll tell you what, like I said, it's been a pleasure. Again, we thank you for everything you've done to help make it better for us, and because we know we're going to be here every night, and it's just worked out really good, and we thank you for everything you've done.
We appreciate it, and anything we can do to help, let us know.
Okay, Jason, appreciate it very much. That's Mr. Jason Howard, the tournament director here, and a teacher at McMinn County High School. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here on the Southland Finance halftime show, and we'll return in 2 minutes with more live coverage as we begin to get ready for the third quarter play.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dog can love you. Remember the new love we shared today.
Time our Southland Finance halftime show. Mix 104.1. Our score Cleveland 32 and Ooltewah 12. Well, they've changed the score again. I had 30-14. Now they changed to 32-12. So let me change it on my score. But I wish they'd make up their mind. 32-12, I guess, is the official score.
We must have missed one somewhere.
And Steve, you got some information stats there from the first half?
Yeah, Cleveland's defense just pretty much shut down Ooltewah. Ooltewah was 4 for 23. And they did start getting off more shots, but they really rushed them. At 17%, you're not going to go very far shooting 17%, along with 16 turnovers. Cleveland was 11 for 28 for 39%, 13 turnovers.
That's not real good.
Now, you got a lot of those are just unforced turnovers, too.
Yeah, a lot of them were for Cleveland High School. Okay, we're going to take one more 1-minute timeout and move back with the start of the third quarter in just 60 seconds here on Mix 104.1 as we wrap up our Southland Finance halftime show. Back in 60. Lady Raiders with the first possession. Here's Paige Moody. Cocked that arm to fire the three-pointer, decided not to do it. And she'll step out and move into the paint. And here she cannot do it. And the ball is nearly intercepted by O'Donnell. And they'll take it to Moody on the left corner. Down low to Katie Moore. And she's going to have it ripped away from her. And here comes Ooltewah the other way. Leading the charge down the floor, Jada Tharp. And she will spin out of there and set her up with McCullough. McCullough, one of their better outside shooters, along with Bernier. And Cleveland is in there's a foul call on Katie Moore. For to tell you what kind of defense. And Steve got a word or two for you here.
Okay, if you're out, pick up your tailgate food from Chick-fil-A, order your trays today for the big game. And for all your heating need, call Dale's, just call Dales.com.
I believe our good buddy Ryan Felton has a little Chick-fil-A after he got us set up here this afternoon. Cleveland on the offense will nearly throw the ball away. It's going to be picked up in the corner. By the way, and here's Katie Moore absolutely wide open underneath with two. They raise have Moore along with Tanner, Moody, Williams, and let's see, who else am missing? Johnson on the floor as they open this third quarter play, leading 34-12. After made a couple of corrections on the scoreboard. Ooltewah's Little McConnell with the basketball. They're the visiting team here in the dark uniforms. Cleveland has O'Connell trapped, and she comes free, though, in the lane, goes up to shoot. And going to have a foul call on contact, I believe, on Mila Williams. 2-0. Her second, team second. And I'd like to remind you about Village Volkswagen shooting free throws after foul call also made to B. Morgan is number 10 McCullough. First one is no good. Our first Crown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram free throw. Bounced away. Should have one more shot at 6:27 in the third. That free throw is going to bounce away. No good as well. And underneath the rim, it'll be pulled out of there by little Tanner. Village Volkswagen, I'd like to remind you about our friends down in Chattanooga. Village Volkswagen, a locally owned and proud sponsor of local sports. Take a test drive in the award-winning, locally made VW Atlas, made right down the interstate there. VillageVW.com is where you can check out all their models on their website there. Here is a drive by Johnson inside low, shot up and good for two. Alyssa Johnson, her first 2-point of the game, 36-12. I'd also like to remind you about our friends at Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care. And here's a steal by Milo Williams going one-on-one the other way, up for two. It's beginning to turn into a rout, and I believe we're going to have a timeout call by Ooltewah. Oh no, we got a technical foul call on Tony. I'm not sure what he said, but Tony Williams is called for a technical, and he's going to have to sit for the rest of the game, and that's not pleasant for coaches like him. I think he was teed up as well last night. He's got to be careful. At the line to shoot free throws, number 2, Jada Tharp for Crown Chrysler Dodge. Free throw is no good. Coach Rod Davis didn't call the technical, but he's over talking with Tony. She'll have one more shot. It's Jada Tharp, a little senior, and it is good this time. So the ball will then go to the Lady Owls. They score 38-13. Huge 25-point lead for the Lady Raiders. You don't want to get a second technical.
No, not this time of year, because you're out for, 2 games?
2 games. You'll sit out, and you'll pay a fine out of your own pocket. It's not a school paying fine. It is out of your own pocket. Ball thrown away. I'm not even sure what happened. The ball was going the other way when he obviously said something to the official who was trailing him, and he was quick to blow the whistle. I thought there was a foul down the floor. Cleveland basketball like a little turnover, 38-13 to score, 5:33 now in the third quarter play. Cleveland's been in command. They jumped out to a quick 13-1 lead, and they have never looked back. Their defense has just been amazingly good tonight. Alyssa Johnson inside low to Tanner for 2. Great combo work there, and she'll score her third bucket. Along with a 3-pointer, gives her a total of 9 points. 40-13 to score. We may be looking at a running clock here in the second half. Here's Jada Tharp on the drive inside. Shot no good. And they're taking too quick of a shot. Here's a long out pass by Milo Williams, who just hurls it into the end zone through the cheerleaders for Cleveland High School. Give the ball right back to the Owls. Bradley Central girls to follow. The Barretts taking on the Lady Cherokees in McMinn County. For the, I said the 17th time earlier, it's the 18th time actually. Here's a shot by McCullough for 3. She finally got one of those to fall. Excuse me, O'Donnell. That's O'Donnell. Get her and McCullough mixed up. 40-16 our score. 4:42 to go. That is Faith O'Donnell, little blonde-headed senior. Between her and Bernier and McCullough, those are the 3 girls you look to score for the Lady Owls. Alyssa Johnson, right corner for the Lady Raiders. Trying to get out of the trap. She goes along the baseline, kicks back to Moody, who nearly lost it out of bounds. And then Moody's going to work against O'Donnell. Shakes free, keeps the dribble alive out beyond the arc, drives in through the paint. Wants to pull up, shoot from the right elbow, can't do it. And into the lane instead will go Milo Witt for 2. Shot is good. Nice move by Williams. I've got her for 6 plus a 3-pointer. She's got 9. 42-16 our score.
Cleveland's 5 for 5 this quarter.
4:02 to go here in the third quarter play. And here's a bump foul call on, I believe, Milo Williams. Yep, Milo Williams picks up the foul. Her third, team 4th of the half. Ooltewah has not committed a foul yet. As here comes back into the game, Jaden Lee for the Lady Raiders. Moody will check out. Also, Tanner checks out. And Hurst, this will be Lauren into the game. Here's a shot by Ooltewah, up. Shot no good. Rebound Cleveland. Quickly into front court. A long pass underneath to Jaden Lee, who can't shoot. She'll throw it away. Taken away by Torrance for the Lady Owls. Tharp wanted to get into position to shoot before the Lady Raiders get a chance to reset their defense. They'll go to O'Donnell. She'll fire the long 3, and it's good again. She can hit him. She gets on a roll. 42-19, 23-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Very comfortable lead. They've not really been pressed at all here tonight. Coach Jamie Baird, who coached with these girls at Cleveland until this year, very familiar with the personnel from Cleveland High School. He's learning this personnel at Ooltewah, trying to rebuild the program to their glory days, and they were a very, very good program at one time. Actually won the state title along with the Barretts back in the mid-70s when Betty Robinson, who's a longtime coach there, won what was called the Class L at the time, while the Barretts won she won Class S, representing the small class, and the Barretts won Class L. Ball kicked out of bounds with 3 minutes to go. Ooltewah will send another new player into the game here. Number 11 back in, Nia Moore, will replace Torrance. Clock stopped dead on 3 minutes, 42-19. Lady Raiders. Ooltewah inbounds. No, Cleveland inbounds on the baseline and lost. And now scrambled. Oh, there's a walk. Oh, there's a walk, but time's going to be called by the Lady Raiders.
You know, we've seen them sliding a lot this year and rolling more than usual. I don't know if they've been instructed to call it that way or what.
I don't know. 2:56 to go here in the third quarter. We'll keep it here this time. It's going to be only a short 30-second break. We'll keep it here this time. Coming up next, Barrett's and the Lady Cherokees here on Mix 104.1 tomorrow night. 2 games on tap, 1 on the radio. Walker Valley and Cleveland boys at 7:30. It's the scheduled tip-off time. Prior to that, McMinn County and Howard, who are both upset in the boys' game Saturday, will have to play for third place, which means they'll be on the road come Saturday to face someone from that middle part of the state out of District 6. Really, Cleveland inbounding right in front of Coach Tony Williams is sitting down now with a technical foul call for the second straight night. And they'll go to Mila Williams on the inbounds play. She's out front with Little Tharp trying to guard her. Now there's a mismatch in size. And they'll go to Alyssa Johnson. Johnson takes a pass back in the corner to Mila. Inside low, and ball tipped out of bounds to the cheerleaders. A hustling Mackenzie Bernier kicks it out with 2:38 to go in the third. They'll inbound low. It's Lauren Hurst to Moore, who's going to be fouled hard. And she'll shoot a couple of free throws. Fouls on number 11 for the Lady Owls, Nia Moore. Her first. Correction, foul was committed against Mila Williams, so she'll shoot 2 free throws for Crown Cross Dodge Chief Brown. After the foul for the losses of Andrew B. Morgan. Free throw's good. I've got Mila for 1 free throw, 1 three-pointer, and 3 buckets for 7. Make that 10. She's in double figures. Next shot too long, no good. Rebound, Little McCullough. Little O'Donnell. Her and McCullough are both seniors. And here is Bernier. Can't shoot. Girls out of the double team. Turn around. Shot. Nice shot. It's good. Her second field goal. 43-21. Edging closer to the end of the third with 2:15 to go here. Remaining in the third quarter play. We'll have post-game interview with Coach Williams and one of the Lady Raiders. And here's a ball knocked out of bounds. It'll remain with Cleveland, though. 2:01 with the clock stopped. Girls region play will begin Friday with the higher seeds. In this case, Bradley Central and McMinn County from our district home at 7 o'clock, hosting a team from District 6. These 2 teams here, Cleveland will both have to travel to either Warren County or Coffee County. Next shot up by Lauren Hurst. No good. Rebound pulled away by McCullough. Here comes McCullough. Down the floor all the way through. Going to go for the layup. Shot is up. Goes away. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Lauren Hurst. 1:35 to go in the third. Cleveland looking to go inside to Moore. They do. Her shot is up. It's good. She's got 12. She's in double figures. 45-21. The Lady Owls here in the third. They play pretty even here in the third. And here's a drive inside. And a foul call on Cleveland High School. No, it's a charge. That's Bernier with her third. And out of the game will be Mila Williams. And in is going to be number 3, Addison Hurst back in the game. Number 2, who's in? Casey Jeffries. If that's number 2.
Yes. 23 for Ooltewah.
Dunbar back in for the Lady Owls. Minute 17 to go. Clock running here, 45-21 for the Lady Raiders in charge. Now Casey Jefferson with the ball to Lauren Hurst, a freshman, a sophomore. That Hurst, the freshman, goes inside, has her shot blocked, and she's called for walking. Went to shoot. Someone got a hand on it. She come back down and took steps. 1 minute to go in the period now. They'll give the ball back to the Lady Owls as Tharp will bring it up the floor with teammate Nia Moore. Tharp to O'Donnell has hit a couple of long-range three-pointers. And they'll go into Torrance. There's a shot up. Wild shot. No good. Rebound Cleveland. Pulled away and a long lead pass ahead to Lauren Hurst. And a shot up and missed by the Lady Raiders. They'll shoot free throws though. Fallon Dunbar. That's her third, I believe he said, and Lady Owls number 3 as well for the Lobsters. Van Bree Norton is shooting free throws. Number 3, Addison Hurst for the Lady Raiders misses the first. In for Cleveland High School, number 23, McKay Westville. One more shot coming for Addison Hurst, her sister Lauren, of course, on the team. Addison's a junior. And the free throw is good. Addison's first point of the game. Comes with 34 seconds to go in the third, and it's a 46-21 Cleveland lead. Lady Owls just could not get on track tonight. Had trouble scoring against the Bears last Saturday. Inside shot by the Owls is good this time. Dunbar, her first 2 points of the game. 46-23. Addison Hurst is much, much smaller than Lauren Hurst. Spins into the lane, gives the ball up to Johnson. Johnson with a long shot, no good by Cleveland High School at the buzzer as we end the third quarter plays. After 3, Cleveland with a comfortable lead at 46-23. They have them doubled over the Lady Owls Ooltewah. And we'll be back in 60 seconds with period number 4 here on Mix 104.1 for Games Supply by Wholesale Supply Group. (46-23) score. Lady Raiders in complete command, and looks like they're going to pick up the win here. We'll go ahead and say they're going to pick up the win, which means as the number 3 team, they'll play number 2 from Coffee, and a foul on the Lady Raiders. And that's going to be called on number 15, I believe he says. No, 25. Okay. Emma Smith, a freshman, into the game. Let's see who's on the floor. Emma Smith in the game. And here is a drive inside by Ooltewah, and a foul again on Cleveland. This time on number 3, I believe you're saying.
Number 3, Addison Hurst.
Yep, Addison Hurst picks up her second team foul, number 6, and Tony Williams is going to call a timeout. And we'll take one with him. This is a 30-second timeout here. Well, let's keep it here. We just broke into the fourth quarter. I'm going to say the Cleveland girls, if they finish third, will play the second place team, which will be Warren County, at Warren County. Those are the Lady Pioneers there. That's in McMinnville, Tennessee. And Coffee County and Warren County are both a long, long way from Cleveland, Tennessee. If I was going to Warren County, I'd go down to Saudi Days, go up 111, take off, get to the top of the mountain, take off left down the highway there. So a lot easier to drive than going through Chattanooga. I promise you that, folks. So if you're savvy and want to maybe a little bit longer, but not much, but that's a much better way to go to get to McMinnville and Warren County Gym, where Cleveland girls will be playing on Saturday or Friday night. That's Friday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And yet another foul's been called on Cleveland High School. This one's going to be on number Micaiah Westfield, her first, team 7th, and the line shooting 2 is number 10, Jordan McCullough. First one is good. Casey Jeffries, Addison Hurst, Micaiah Westfield on the floor for the Lady Raiders. We'll get the rest of them identified here in a moment. As also in there's Jaden Lee. And I believe, we already mentioned Emma Smith. And we're missing, no, I think it's got all 5 of them. Casey Jeffries out front running the point for the Lady Raiders. She'll go to Micaiah Westfield. Trying to clear up inside. And Casey Jeffries in the corner for a long 3-pointer. Shot is good for Jeffries. She picks up her first 3-pointer and the 4th of the night for the Lady Raiders and Cleveland Utilities. 49-25 with 7:08 remaining now in the 4th and final period of play here. Pass inside low for Ooltewah. It's thrown away as it's intended for Dunbar, but it's too high, too long, and that's a big girl to throw over. Give the ball back to the Cleveland with 7:03 remaining. They have Dunbar, McCullough, O'Donnell, Tharp, and also Mackenzie Bernier on the floor. The starting 5 for Ooltewah Alice back in the game. Westfield with the ball to Jeffries in the corner. Here's a long 3-pointer in front of us. Shot is good by Addison Hurst. Her first of the night, and now Cleveland with 5 of those for Cleveland Utilities. 52-25, the lead at 27 points for the Lady Raiders, who will improve with this win to 23-7. They were upset Saturday by McMinn County, so the Lady Cherokees. Addison Hurst down low. Goes to Emma Smith, who can't shoot. Westfield fires from the right elbow. Shot no good. Rebound low to Lee. Trying to get out of a mess down there. Goes back out top now to the Lady Raider. And here's Micaiah Westfield. 2-pointer for Westfield. 54-25. The lead at 29. Tharp. They're playing out the screen. Now Tharp's on the right. It's going to be fouled by a Lady Raider who is down, and here comes Tony Williams out to check on her. I think she's going to be okay. Fouls on number, well, let's see. Looks like it's on 23, Westfield, who took that tumble.
Yeah. We got 2 on the board for that.
She's coming out. That will be her second. Team 7, so they'll shoot free throws. Now Team 8th, actually. They'll shoot 1 and 1. At the line, it's going to be number 21, Mackenzie Bernier, with 5:55 in the game, 54-25 our score. In for the Lady Raiders, another player coming in, be number 24, Kate Droke. And the free throw is good. She'll have 1 more. That's Bernier. The first free throw, she's got 5. Addison Hurst will check out for the Lady Raiders, who have all backup players, second teamers in there. The next shot is also good by Bernier. 54-27. Casey Jeffries with the ball for the Lady Raiders. So Emma Smith, and Emma Sass, her shot partially blocked or just missed, and rebound will go to Bernier of the Lady Owls, who will come streaking down the floor for an easy layup, and she'll score it and be fouled. It's becoming a long game. Foul Lady Raiders.
Foul number 2, Casey Jeffries. That's her first.
Casey Jeffries picking up her first. Team 9th, so shooting 1 and 1 again. It's Mackenzie Bernier for the Lady Owls. Mackenzie is a junior. Her first free throw is up and good for Crown Chrysler Dodge. Well, she'll shoot. Well, she only had 1. She made the bucket. 54-30 the score. Clock at 5:30 and rolling here in the 4th period. Emma Smith being chased by McCullough. Gets the ball off to Jeffries. Down low, they want to go to Jaden Lee. Back to Smith, working the ball around really good. And then it's going to be thrown away and lost. A scramble on the floor, and Ooltewah comes away with it. McCullough, Bernier takes away. She's going to be ripping across the court to a little O'Donnell. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Cleveland. In backcourt, Jaden Lee being hassled by O'Donnell. Goes to Smith. Smith in the corner. Here's a long 3. Shot is no good. Rebound Cleveland. Jaden Lee pulls it out of there. Goes back to Emma Smith now. Smith, a good-looking freshman, played at Lake Forest. Here's a drive style by Casey Jeffries. Shot is no good, but she's going to be fouled. by number 10, I believe they're saying. McCullough. That's for McCullough. For the loss is Vanderbilt B. Morgan, shooting 2 free throws with 4:48 in the game. It's number 2, Casey Jeffries, a sophomore. The first for Crown Crosser Dodge, G. Graham, is up and good. She'll have one more. And the end of the game for Cleveland be another youngster, number 23, Micaiah Westfield, is back into the game as Jaden Lee checks out. One more shot for Jeffries. It's up, and it's good. She's got them both. So she's got 5 on the evening. 56-30 the score. Lady Raiders with a commanding lead here. As we close out the final 4:43. And very sloppy play out there on both ends right now with a lot of fouls being committed. Lady Cherokees, the Bears will tangle for the 3rd time this year. The Bears won both meetings before, and we got a jump ball now going back to the Lady Raiders. Again, as in this game, neither team will be eliminated from further play. They'll both play Friday at home at 7 o'clock against Shelbyville or Frank County, depending on the 1 and 2 place finishes here tonight. And right now, Casey Jeffers with the ball for the Lady Raiders goes to Smith. On to Westfield for a shot. Up and no good. Rebound tip on a foul before they get the rebound on the Lady Owls. And this on number 5. McCullough saying that she didn't foul her, but she's going to get her first foul of the game. For the losses, Vanderbilt B. Morgan at the line shooting Micaiah Westfield. First one is good. Westfield has 3 points. O'Donnell will check out. And in the game will be Torrance. Nevaeh Torrance. No, O'Donnell staying. Dunbar will check out. So they're going to give up about a 6 foot so height. And in for the Lady Raiders, also number 10, Yelian Rodriguez for the first time tonight. She's number 10. She is a 5'3". No, excuse me. She's a junior. I don't have her height. Second shot is also made for the Lady Raiders. 58-30 our score. And here's another throwaway for Ooltewah. Boys action tomorrow night. McMinn and Howard in the consolation battle. Cleveland and Walker Valley in the boys championship game. And here is a walk on Ooltewah. And we'll have coverage here on Mix 104.1. Terry and Greg will have the coverage for you on the play-by-play at about 7:30 or so. In the first game, though, will be McMinn County and Howard, both who were upset as the 1 and 2 place teams for the regular season. Were upset by Walker Valley and Cleveland, so they'll battle for 3rd and 4th in tomorrow night's opening game. Both those games will be streamed on the NFHS network that you're watching this game on right here. Here's the driving side by Bernier. A nice move for 2 points. Boy, get the old head fake. Left the Lady Raider in the clear and laid up the end for an easy 2-pointer. 58-32 the score. As Rodriguez has the ball over and down low, they'll take it. As it's all subs in the game. Here's a shot up and no good. Rebound by Westfield, and we have a jump ball again. Also in game number 4, Evie Moore is in. Make sure to get everybody identified here. Casey Jeffries checks back in for the Lady Raiders. We have Rodriguez and Moore, Jeffries, Westfield, and I believe Droke is in the game right now for Lady Raiders. 58-32 with 3:10 left in the 4th. Long 3, but Ooltewah shot no good by O'Donnell, and the ball's going to be taken away by Cleveland High School as it comes out of there with Rodriguez handling the ball. Goes to Westfield. In the corner now with Moore. Moore can't shoot. They'll set up to the opposite side. Here's Jeffers. She's open for a 3-pointer. And it rimmed away no good. Rebound to Ooltewah. Pulled out of there by Bernier. Quickly into front court. She rips it across court, and it's going to be thrown away again. They have just really had an issue handling the ball tonight, as they did against the Bears the other night. Clock stopped at 2:41.
It's 22 turnovers for the game for the Lady Owls.
You ain't going to beat many teams with 22 turnovers and shoot as cold and poorly as they have tonight as well. It's a deadly combo there. Here's Westfield on the drive inside. Shot short. Rebound again. Bernier has it. She is the main cog for the Lady Owls. And here's O'Donnell down low. Lost the handle on it. And, man, 3 girls go to the floor, and O'Donnell got the worst end of that. She's a tiny little thing. And they're going to have a foul call, I believe, on somebody. Maybe it's just out of bounds. I don't believe there's a foul call.
Out of bounds.
As the bodies were flying. It's a no-contact sport, folks, they say. And here's a shot by the Owls. Up, no good. Rebound by McCullough. Shot no good. Foul Cleveland. Foul number 24. That's going to be Kate Droke, her first. And we're in the double bonus situation for the Lady Raiders. And the line shooting two for Ooltewah. I'm blocked from view. I don't know who the number is on that. I believe it's probably McCullough. First free throw is missed. She'll have one more after foul for the losses of Andrew B. Morton, as back in the game is Emma Smith. 2:12 remaining. Next shot is good. And that was McCullough at the line. I saw her now when the traffic cleared. 58-33, 25-point lead. Right now it's going to be the Lady Raiders with the ball, working the baseline. Cross-court pass is thrown away and out of bounds. Pass from Moore intended for Jeffries into the crowd. 1:57 remaining. And here comes the bench clearing for Coach Jamie Baird and the Lady Owls of Ooltewah. They're going to be playing again. They have a tough road to hoe, though, at Coffee County, who's a champion of District. Boy, it's a nice drive inside by Bernier again. They will have to take on the number 1 seed and the tournament champion from District 6. Coffee County ladies, I think, are 28-3, and their only 3 losses are 2 to Blackman, who's unbeaten and ranked number 1 in the state, and 1 to Page, who's ranked number 1 in 3A in the state. And that's what they're going to be faced with, a huge, huge challenge. And here's a foul call on Ooltewah. O'Donnell picks up her second foul. And Ooltewah will clear the bench. Cleveland will send in another new player. Number 24, well, she's just returning. That is Kate Droke. And we're going to run out the final 1 minute and 20 seconds down low will be Droke. I believe it's her that scored. Yep. Her first 2 points of the game. Just about everybody for Cleveland scored except Rodriguez. She is, and Emma Smith, the only 2 that have not scored. And here's a missed shot, and Emma Smith with a rebound in backcourt, trying to get free. She does. Brings it to Westfield. Westfield looking inside low to Droke. Back out top Rodriguez. Here's a long 3 by Jeffries. Shot is good for Casey Jeffries. Her second 3-pointer for Cleveland Chili's and the 8th point of the night. With only 38 seconds remaining in the game, 63-35, Lady Raiders going to win this one easily. Come around shot, Ooltewah knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. The Lady Owls. The men's team, the Owls, were eliminated in their first game in a double overtime game, lost to Cleveland. 72-66, I believe is the score there. On the baseline, Ooltewah inbounds to Torrance. To Moore. And here's a drive. Can't get a shot off. Here's a long 3 shot. No good. Air ball. Out of bounds to the Lady Raiders with only 18.3 remaining. Hope to have a coach's interview with you here on Mix 104.1 as soon as this game is over. It's a lot easier to try to grab them before they go to the dressing room sometimes. Cleveland's going to hold it for the final 7-6 seconds. The clock's going to tick down. 3, 2, 1, and there's the buzzer ending this basketball game. Your final, Cleveland Lady Raiders 63. The Lady Owls of Ooltewah 35. The Lady Raiders improved at 23-7 for the season. Lady Owls dropped to 15-14, so they're still 1 game over 500. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1 as we get ready for the post-game show brought to you by Crawford Farms. We'll be back in 2 minutes with Coach Tony Williams of the winning Cleveland Lady Raiders. consolation battle tonight. The Cleveland girls look really good. Tremendous defense. 63-35, they win over the Lady Owls of Ooltewah, which means they'll play Warren County Friday night at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time in the first round of the region, opening round, and that will be an elimination game. So tonight, pressure sort of off, but being joined now by Coach Tony Williams. Congratulations on the win, Tony.
Thank you, Gary.
Girls came out. Ooltewah obviously having all kind of trouble with the defense tonight, and you hit some quick shots early, jumped out to big lead, and never looked back.
Well, we took a page from the Bearettes. I mean, you got to turn up the half-court trap stuff with Ooltewah, and they struggled making some decisions and turned it over quite a bit there. And I mean, anytime that, as you could see with our game against McMinn the other night, when you turn the ball over a lot and don't have a lot of opportunities to score, it's tough to beat teams. So we're really pleased with the bounce back game. I mean, it's always difficult to play that consolation game. I've heard people call it the constipation game before, but it was one of those situations where we knew we had to get tonight because you're playing a 2 seed in Warren County versus the 1 seed in Coffee County. Both of them have been in and out of the top 10 rankings this year, but I do believe that there's a significant difference in both of those teams, and we'll get a week to prepare, and our kids will hopefully come out and play the type of basketball that we know they're capable of playing.
When you look at Warren County, what do you see is what do they like to do? Are they big size-wise, or
They probably 5'10", their biggest kid. They like to shoot a lot of threes, and they want to try to do some zone press stuff. In all the films we watched, they're 2-2-1, and they play some 2-3 zone, and we typically don't have a lot of trouble with zone teams. I mean, we feel confident in our zone offense and our kids being able to shoot the basketball. Now the 2-2-1 press is something that we'll have to handle and do a better job than we did against McMinn first half. Now second half we played a completely different basketball game the other night, and I mean, you just have to take care of the basketball, especially during tournament time, because every time you turn the ball over, that's an extra scoring opportunity for your opponents and an opportunity that you didn't get a chance to score, and you just can't do that.
Well, it's win or go home now. Tonight, no pressure was on. You knew you was going to play whether you won or lost tonight. Of course, you want to play and win and get a better game against a lower seed. But Warren County is not going to be easy at all. But it's all on the line now for every step, and every possession is precious, and you can't even have a bad run. Basketball's a game of runs, and we all know.
Yes, and I mean, for us in general, the reason we went to play in Greenville in the Andrew Johnson Bank was so we could play in a hostile environment on the road, and it's to prepare for these moments right here. I mean, Greenville was a great atmosphere. We had our parents in the stands, some of them, and it was us against the world up there, and that's basically probably what it'll be like against Warren County. So we have had our kids in a good situation to do that, and that's going to be something we're going to draw experience on, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to advance. And that's our goal, and that's been our goal all year, is to make it one step further than we've made it in the past and continue to try to grow and build on where we've been. So next year maybe we can take it even a step further. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's tournament time and anything can happen.
You're exactly right there. You never know what's going to happen, and that's just the way it goes. So it's a roll of the dice sometimes, but congratulations again on your win.
Thank you.
And we will see you over there Friday night at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, as you'll take on the Warren County Lady Pioneers, I believe they're called.
Yep.
In what will be a win-or-go-home kind of game.
Appreciate it.
You're getting closer, one step closer.
Thank you.
That's Mr. Tony Williams, the head coach of the Cleveland Lady Raiders, as they take a 63-35 victory tonight over the Lady Owls of Ooltewah. And they will stay in contention for the postseason play. As I mentioned, they'll take on the Lady Pioneers of Warren County on Friday night, 8 o'clock Cleveland time. Back in 2 minutes with more live coverage here on the Crawford Pharmacy pregame portion of the program here from McMinn County High School. The Bears are on the floor as the visiting team. McMinn will be, nobody's going to be wearing their white uniforms, but they'll be on the visiting bench, as this is McMinn County's home floor, and the agreement was McMinn County would have sat on the home bench, which is their